Hello everyone, welcome to English Shorthand classes. Exercise 9. Get ready for the dictation. Start. Sir, after every 7 years or 10 years, you put the burden on the working class. Now that is exactly what we are doing. To meet our deficit, we are borrowing money externally and internally, and internal borrowings will hit only the poor man. What do we do today? Today we can raise funds. We issue the public sector bonds, the government bonds, the IDBI bonds, etc. get subscribed immediately. But the interest and the repayment can only be at the cost of the common man. Now, another interesting point here is this: have we exhausted all the means? Suppose this is the problem, this is the expenditure of the country. Let us also assume that what the finance minister has done his best to curb expenditure. But in spite of that, if this is the minimum expenditure and that is the revenue, what is the best way to curb the deficit? Sir, in the Western countries, in America, in England, in Western Europe, etc., the government expenditure goes up every year and it will go up every year in every country because salaries and other expenses go up. But in those countries, it is made up by increased revenue because the private sector is also making more profits and they are getting more by way of taxes from these people. Now, in the socialist countries or the communist countries, there is no private sector. There, the entire resource base is there on public sector enterprises. Now, sir, in India, the late Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, during the formative years of our freedom, chose the path of mixed economy, though during the last 3 years, the government has made a lot of policy changes. But I understand that the government is still committed to the industrial policy. Resolution of 1956, the Industries Act 1951, and largely the policies of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Now, sir, the policy of 1956 is largely and basically the policy of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, which was for a mixed economy in which there will be a private sector and there will be a public sector, and later on during Mrs. Indira Gandhi's time, the policy was that the public sector should have the commanding heights. Nevertheless, it is an agreed thing that the private sector and the public sector must exist, which means that both should benefit the economy. Stop.